Hello, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite study resources, Picmonic. I use this almost every single day, and it has been an amazing resource to help me learn material in nurse practitioner school. I started using it my first semester, using it for pathophysiology, but I also used it the first semester to kind of go over some anatomy and physiology to refresh myself. It also has a section for medical terminology. And now in my second semester, I'm using it for my advanced pharmacology class. And it has been amazing. It's evidence-based, meaning that it takes some of the best study techniques that are research-based, such as spaced repetition, active recall, and it incorporates it into Picmonic. But anyway, so for this video, I'll be showing you some different things about the app and going over some of the different features that the app has. Anyway, check it out. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Okay, so when you log into the main screen of Picmonic, this is your home dashboard, and this is what it looks like. At the top, it'll tell you how many questions you have due for that day. I usually start every morning. I do 20, about 20 every morning, but a lot of times I do a lot more questions than that per day. Right now I have 20 due. I usually get on every single day and do questions, but I missed yesterday. It tells you your quiz accuracy, and then you get points for each question. And each day you have like an XP goal for points. And my goal today is just 10 points. So that's 10 questions answered correctly. You also get 10 points just for watching Picmonic video. So you can start your daily quiz. Another cool feature that they just started is a weekly study schedule, right? Or you can set it for, I set mine for 2 weeks. This is more like a practice one. Well, 5 days left, but I was just trying to figure out how to use this. But essentially what it does is you can make a topic list, right, of what's going to be on your specific test. So if you're going over cardiology or pulmonology, you can set up your own study schedule, and it'll tell you how many lessons you've completed, how many Picmonics you've learned and watched, and your quiz accuracy. And right now I'm behind. I do actually have a quiz in 5 days, but I'm still learning how to use this portion of the website. But so far it's pretty easy. Here you can search. You can search for topics. It also will recommend videos based on what you've watched and everything. This area is kind of cool. I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to this, but so you get, like I said, you get XP, and they usually have a leaderboard, which again, it starts on what I think Sunday. Every Sunday it restarts, and they'll have a leaderboard here, and I'll tell you where you are compared to everybody else. And these are my little badges I've earned. But anyway, I try to keep in the top rankings of that. And it'll just tell you some different stuff, stats, some of the different, like how many Picmonics or questions and things like that you've quizzed yourself on, and in what category. Again, some more recommended stuff. And if you share Picmonic, you can get cash, it says. So anyway, so on the left-hand side, you can search. So I could go here and I could search for, I don't know, let's say beta blockers, right? If I know how to spell beta blockers, that is. And anyway, so it'll pull up all the different Picmonics that are related to beta blockers, like non-selective beta blockers, which I have a hard time remembering. The selective versus non-selective, which ones are and which ones aren't. Anyway, you can create your own playlist of Picmonics. Like I did 7 of them for a respiratory section I was learning. You go to browse, and this is really where you're going to go to find what you're looking for as far as what courses you're taking. So like I said, I took pathophysiology or pathology last semester, so I used this a lot. And then right now I'm currently in pharmacology. So anyway, so you see some of the different, just some of the different courses that you know, this is just for nurse practitioner. Now the medical, the doctorate or MD, I'm sorry, Picmonic will have different courses, just like the PA one will, and et cetera, et cetera. One cool thing though is so like your books and stuff, like all these different these are family nurse or different nurse practitioner certification books, right, or study books. You can click on these and it'll pull up. So it'll coordinate the chapter. So say you're reading chapter 4 of a nurse practitioner study guide. That's ear, nose, and throat, like ENT chapter, right? It'll pull up all the Picmonics related to that chapter. So anyway, so what I'm going to do, let's go back. We'll go back to my search here, and we will type in. We'll go back into the beta blockers again, and I'll just show you guys what it's like to study on here. It's been really amazing. And you can go under different pathways. So the pathway would be like antihypertensives. It could be listed in here. So we'll go to systemic effects of beta blockers, right? So you'll go to so you click on a video, and you can right off the bat, you can just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to play this Picmonic, or I'm going to just start the quiz and do the quiz. But then here's the really cool thing. So I'll show you guys the video in a moment, just a little snippet of that and what it looks like. The other cool thing is it'll have a synopsis of what the video is about. Talk about beta blockers here. And then you can click on links to other websites like Lecturio, which is a great, they have a lot of cool things. I don't have a premium account there. I would show you, how it links there. But Online MedEd is one I use a lot. They have a lot of free videos that you can watch. And they do also have a premium accounts where you can do quizzes on there as well. Anyway, so it'll go over the different key facts they talk about in the video: respiratory, bronchoconstriction, all the different areas they go over. And here's an actual transcript of what they're saying in the video. And it also has a story mode. But anyway, so what I will do is I'm going to go and we'll show you guys what it looks like to play an actual.
Systemic effects of beta blockers, shown as the beta fish with system blocks, describe the effects beta blockers have on various organ systems. These occur because beta adrenergic receptors are located widely throughout the body, not just the cardiovascular system. Beta blockers affect the respiratory system, depicted as the lungs, because blockage of beta-2 receptors leads to bronchoconstriction, the broccoli constrictor. These medications have several metabolic effects as well. The metal ball. Beta receptor blockade leads to decreased insulin release.
Yeah, the beta fish with system blocks, baby. Beta fish with system blocks! Don't know about where you're from, but round here, he's a legend. You know, they say tragedy comes in threes. And that couldn't have been more true than the day our beautiful city came under attack. You see, monsters came from 3 separate systems to destroy our city. And the beta fish with system blocks fought back. Beta fish!
So that was just a snippet of the educational mode. And then they also have a story mode, was the second part. I don't always listen to the story mode, but I always listen to the educational mode because it's going to tell you the facts. The story mode is just used to kind of help you tie everything together, help you have some like a funny story to make you remember things, such as the beta fish or the, you have the lungs over here and the different characters. And you can click on the different characters, right? and find out more about them. It'll have like a little readout of, the character, or about the character and why they're there and what that means. Like this one, the down arrow, glue laser, and lip lights is decreased glycolysis and lipolysis. Anyway, so it's just kind of cool little memory aids. You can associate the pictures with the facts. And then when you are done with the actual video, right, you can, well, usually it'll pop up, but you can click on quiz, right? And then you go into the quizzes just for that video. Now, when I do my daily quiz, it's just random. It's spaced repetition. It's just based on, let's say you missed a question a bunch of times. It'll bring that question back up repeatedly until you start getting it right. It's kind of like Anki in the sense if anybody uses Anki. Anyway, so like this, here's an example question. Which of the following body systems can result in reduced intraocular pressure as an effect of beta blockers? Well, I think we know that one. That's a pretty easy question. And some of them vary, some of them are easy like this. I mean, obviously intraocular is going to be the eye. And then what I really like is, the incorrect answers, you can thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on if it was a good distractor or not, right? And they give you little XP points for doing one or the other. And you can even suggest improvements on the question. And you'll come down here and you submit or go to the next question. But when you get it right, it'll give you an explanation. A little bit further explanation of why that's the right choice. So let's just click on one more here. And I'm just going to click on anything. I didn't even look at it. I'm going to mess up my stats. But anyway, so get it wrong, but it'll show you the right answer. And it'll give you a little synopsis of the right answer. But anyway, so that's the gist of Picmonic. You can create your own Picmonic slides. I haven't done this yet. I kind of played with it for just a few minutes earlier, but I haven't really actually made one. But you essentially just click on it and you can name it. You can say like heart, for example. I don't know. Hit create. And what it's going to do is it's going to create your own video. So you can upload images. You can add a character. I'd probably add characters. Yeah, you can search character images that they already have there. So the beta fish you can put in there. You can select your background that you want. Categorize it. Put it under, like, say, cardiovascular. You can add facts, and matter of fact, I should probably do this and start making my own. You can add different facts. And then here's the really cool thing. You can write the transcript and it'll be narrated by one of the narrators at Picmonic, which I don't know how that works, but I thought it was kind of cool. Or you can record your own track, your own audio track. So you could read like some notes and record it. Or you can upload an MP3 file that maybe you have, like, say, I don't know, Golgin's lectures or something like that. So anyway, it's a really cool feature that I'm going to try to possibly do. And when I do that, maybe I'll do a quick video on some of those that I made, because that may help you. But yeah. So when you're done customizing, it'll ask you if you have all these things, and you have to go in and fix it. In mature content, I guess you can add mature content too, because sometimes that'll help you remember things a little bit easier. But anyway, so that's the gist of it, of Picmonic. Let's see if I can remember how to go back here. back to the home screen, and I think that's pretty much, for the most part, how you use it, and that's pretty much how you. Oh, look, and I've got 3 XP from doing those questions. I'm in 20th place, and I have 5 days left, and I'm in the Rose League, so it's kind of cool. He's got all these other people. This guy's already got 600. This person has already got 641 in 2 days, so they've really been hustling and knocking them out. But anyway, that's Picmonic. Okay, so that was just a basic review of Picmonic and how I use Picmonic and some of the features of Picmonic. If you want to get 20% off on a premium account, you can click the link down below that I'm going to leave, and you use that link and you get 20% off. And yeah, just check it out. If you're, it's great for nursing students who are studying for the NCLEX. It's great for nurse practitioner students, physician assistant students, medical students. They have different, plans for different specialties. If you're a doctor or going to school to be an MD, they have one for you. So anyway, I know I have a lot of friends that are in different programs, so check it out. Like I said, it's a great study resource, and it is evidence-based, based on active recall, and based on spaced repetition. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe.